Good afternoon students. Welcome to the maths class. Today in this class we will learn how to find the square root of a number, perfect square number, by using repeated subtractions method. Let's see the method first. Let us discuss how to find the square root of a natural number by repeated subtraction method. By properties of square number, we know that square of a natural number is equals to the sum of the first n odd natural number. So, if n is a natural number, then n square is equals to 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 and so on. That means the square of a natural number n is equals to the sum of the first n odd natural number. This is by properties of square number. Thus, square root of a perfect square can be found by subtracting successive odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on till we get 0. That means we will do the subtraction until we are not getting 0. So, the number of times subtraction is performed to arrive at 0 gives us the square root of the given number. That means we will count how many times we are doing the subtractions to get the number 0. The number of times we are doing the subtractions, that will be the square root of the given number. So let us do some examples to understand the method that how to find the square root of a natural number by repeated subtraction method. Let us see how to find the square root of a number by using repeated subtraction method. It is also named as successive subtractions method. Now the question, by repeated subtraction of odd numbers starting from 1, find whether the following numbers are perfect squares or not. If the number is a perfect square, then find its square root. Here the given number is 36, so subtracting the odd numbers 1, 3, 5 and so on successively from the given number till we get 0. So we start our subtractions from 1. So here the number is 36, we subtract with 1, we get here 35. Then we again subtract with 3, the next odd number, we get here 32. Then we again subtract with 5, we get 27. Then we again subtract with the 7, we get 20. Then we subtract with 9, we get 11. At last we subtract with 11. So 11 minus 11 becomes 0. So here we got 0. That means here we performed the subtractions how many times? 6 times. Let's see how many times the subtraction is performed. This is 1 times, this is 2 times, this is 3 times, this is 4 times, this is 5 times, and at last this is 6 times. And after 6 times we got 0. So we will stop our calculations. So here the 0 is obtained in how many steps? In 6th step we got 0. So here we obtain 0. So here we obtain 0 in 6th step. So here we obtain 0 in 6th step. So that means the given number is a perfect square. That means this here subtractions is performed 6 times. So as we got 0, that means the given number is a perfect square. So therefore 36 is a perfect square. So we can write 36 as 6 square because we got 0 in 6th step or after doing 6 times the subtractions. So that means square root of 36 will be what? Square root of 36 is 6. So in this way we can easily find the square root of a number by using repeated subtractions method. Let's do another questions to understand the method. You can see here one more question is shown, that is 55. Now here 55 is subtracted with 1. We got here 54. Then it is subtracted with 3. We got here 51. Then minus 5, 46. then minus 7 we got 39, then subtracted with 9 we got 30, then minus 11 we got 19, then minus 13 we got 6. Now here after that the next odd number is 15, but see 16 is less than 15. So here we will get negative number. We will not get, never we will get 0. So we stop our calculations and here we do not obtain 0. So 55 is not a perfect square because here in the subtractions we are not getting 0. So as we are not getting 0, that means the 55 number is not a perfect square. Now let's see another question to understand the method. Now let's see another question, the number 100. Here already shown the calculations. Here 100 is subtracted with first by 1, then 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. After that 13, 15, 17, 19. Then we got 0. Now we got 0 in how many steps? This is number 1. This is 1 step. This is second. This is third step. This is fourth step. This is 5 step. Then 6th. Then this is 7th step. This is 8th step. This is 9th step. And at last in 10th step we got the number, where after doing the subtractions in 10th step we got the number 0. That means here we obtain 0 in 10th step. Or in other words we can say that here we perform subtractions 10 times to get the number 0. So 100 is a perfect square. As we got 0, so 100 is a perfect square. So therefore 100 can be written as 100 is equals to 10 square. So square root of 100 is 10. Now suppose if it is asked to find out the square root of 729 or more than that 729, or suppose 1225. So these numbers are very bigger number. So if we do in this method to find the square root of that numbers, that perfect square number, so it will be very time consuming. So that time we will not proceed with this method. We try to do with another methods. This method is better for smaller perfect square number. So always we do with this method when the number is very smaller, especially 2 digits. So 3 digits number also, sometimes suppose 729, in that case also it will take lots of time. So we will not do with this method. That time we proceed with another method. Suppose the another method we will learn, that is prime factorization method or long division method. So this method is better for smaller perfect square number. So we will discuss in our next class about the next method.